once you get to a point where workflow automation allows the trade lifecycle to collapse, so you have end-to-end workflow, what you're going to see is the whole ecosystem begin to collapse as well. So you'll get that conflation where the processes around the trade lifecycle begin to blend. So you'll see a blending from back to middle and from middle to front. And I think you sort of see that in the front office already, or you've already seen it. You've seen a blending of that sales role and the execution role, but you're going to see the roles conflate as well. And that's it's just a natural endpoint of workflow automation, because the more automated these things become, the less disparate they become. You can actually join them together in a far more robust manner. And the intersections become frictionless. So you don't have those natural breaks. And that's what I see happening in the future.
If you just generate a bunch of exceptions and you're just clicking fine, you're not solving real problems, right? You're not really addressing problems, you're ticking boxes. And so we really try to sit down and say, okay, how does this workflow fit with how you're just doing your daily job? Like, how much time are you spending on investigations? How much of a risk do you feel like this is in your organization? And based off the data, we can tell you how much of a risk that you're exposing yourself to if you don't address certain issues. And so I think we're trying to pull more information out of a focused issue, and I think and then fitting that within their existing workflow. And so it's hard though, because the amount of regulations that our customers are responding to is only going up. Their budgets are not going up, their resources are not going up, so they're having to pick and choose.
People want to have data-rich systems. They want to be able to store infinitely more data because they may want to be able to analyze it in retrospect, to detect new behaviors, changing patterns of client demands, maybe behaviors that the clients could improve in order to make the whole process more accurate and faster. They want systems that are user-centric. They no longer want a system that is looked at by just the back office to do back office. They want the business to be able to look in. They want the customers, for service purposes, to be able to look in. They want it to be collaborative. I think this is very important in this world of social media. People are used to sharing, sometimes maybe too much, and they want to be able to share information, enrich the data, and be able to have people look into what they're doing for the purpose of, to a risk manager, they want to see risk, but the business manager wants to see capital usage, wants to see revenue. And then lastly, they want to have something that can be integrated. So it doesn't mean that they want to buy everything from a single provider, but there needs to be smart modules that can interact with in-house or vendor-based solution, multiple vendors, so people get the choice to choose the best of breed.